Only trouble with explosive alarm clocks is that you have to buy 7 every week. 5:30 in the morning. Best time of the day.
Wake up, Gnasher, or you'll miss the fun. Meet my banana shoot. The Colonel should be out any minute.
Legs at the ready. Must beat my personal best jogging time.
Your mission is to help the Colonel beat his personal best jogging time. Good luck.
Ready, steady, go! Up, 2, 3, 4, over! 2, 3, 4. Legs at the ready, go! Yeah!
Good morning. We interrupt the early morning cartoon to bring you an important news flash. Genghis Khan has escaped from the circus. If you should see him, then please shout, "Help! Help! A gorilla is chasing me!" That is the end of the news flash.
Assume crash position! I've been bananaed.
Whoa! Looks like the Colonel changed his mind and went for a swim instead.
Oh, I thought as much. Dennis!
Uh-oh, let's jog.
Whoa! Not again!
Look out! One banana seems to go a long way, but I've got 2 more just in case. Race you home, Gnasher!
Why can't you do anything?
Because it is not yet illegal to be 10 years old.
So, Dennis gets away with it again. I refuse to be made a banana of. Youngsters don't know the meaning of discipline, but it's about time they did. And I'm just the man to teach them.
It'll all end in tears. Mark my words.
Roll up for my special Outward Bound weekend. Sign here for log fires, knot tying, and living in tents.
Sounds super. Are you asking me to spend the weekend in a field instead of a comfy house?
You'll get a medal and all the comics you can read.
Free comics?
But shouldn't you ask Dennis first, Dad?
He has no choice in the matter, Mum. I am signing him up for the full Outward Bound weekend.
Outward Bound with the Colonel? No, thanks.
4 recruits so far. See you tomorrow morning.
Thank you, Colonel.
Just Dennis to get now. I'd like to sign Dennis up for your Outward Bound weekend. You couldn't make it a month, could you? 1 weekend is all that it takes. I'll make a man of him.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, yes. Dennis will learn to take orders.
Huh?
He will never be the same again. Where do I sign? Where do I sign?
Well, Gnasher, what do you think? Heads we go, tails we don't. Tails it is then, we don't go. At least, not with the Colonel. Instead, we'll go on our own camping weekend. With no rules and no Colonel. Now, where did I put my bananas?
Today's the day. The Outward Bound weekend begins. Ah! The front door. The tiny kitty people are early.
This weekend is the biggest mistake of my life, Mathilda.
Oh, don't be such a sourpuss, Walter.
Would you like some of my protection cream, Walter?
What does it protect you against?
Life.
Good morning, Outward Bounders. All present and correct?
All except Dennis, Colonel.
What? Dennis missing? But he's the one I wanted most of all.
He's a deserter.
A cowardly custard of the First Order. We shall leave without him.
Oh, good.
Wilderness, here we come. All packed, I see, Dennis?
Yep, it's the outdoor life for us, eh, Gnasher?
Well, you better hurry. The Colonel's leaving.
We're not going with the Colonel.
Oh, Dennis, you can't go out camping on your own. It's too dangerous.
Don't worry, Mum. I am going with a grown-up.
Who'd be insane enough to go camping with you for a weekend? Oh! Oh, no!
Yoo-hoo! Ready when you are, Dennis! Yo, Granny! Come on in! Don't mind if I do!
Not on the bike!
Oh, can we stop for a rest now, Colonel?
Pull yourself together, man. We've only made it as far as the street. The wilderness is that away. All right, you can go. Just get that motorbike out of here.
Let's get this baby on the road!
It can't go on. Water! Water!
Alone at last.
Yes. Dennis away in the woods for 2 whole days.
Just you and me
Hmm.
and the stars.
And the telly.
Oh.
Here is a newsflash. If you have children, then whatever you do, don't send them into the woods! There's a gorilla on the loose!
Oh, no!
Oh, yes! A massive one! He's escaped from Mr. Tagliatelli's circus.
I'm scared that he do something crazy. Genghis Kong, he's the strongest gorilla in the world. He's a crazy.
Dad, what'll we do?
Warn the gorilla? that Dennis is on the loose. Yes. Dear Diary. No, altogether too soppy. No, got it. Good morning, Diary. No, it's too chatty. Rubbish. Yeah, got it. Day 1. Yes, good start. The day began badly. We got completely lost. Can't understand what went wrong. The place is very well signposted. This way.
Always leave the countryside as you found it, Gnasher.
I have a feeling we may be in China. It is now evening, and we are pitching camp.
Stand back, Walter, dearest.
Home from home.
What's that, Granny?
Beats me, Dennis. Why don't you and Gnasher go check it out? I'll get tea ready.
Come on, Gnasher. Let's go explore.
Hello? Pizza delivery? 3 big ones with everything on top. 3rd field out of town, and keep 'em hot. There's nothing like the outdoor life.
Oh, camping isn't so bad after all.
You see, I told you it'd be fun. There's absolutely nothing to be scared of.
I think it's full of air, like one of those bouncy castles. What do you think, Gnasher? Well, we'll soon find out if it's full of air or not.
Kids.
Noisy brute, isn't he?
Stay calm. Pass me my gorilla net.
Where is it?
Back home in the cupboard under the stairs.
Oh, great!
I'm sure he won't harm us, as long as we don't harm him.
Oh, I won't harm him. How about you, Gnasher? Switch the lights up.
Oh, where am I? What happened?
Someone popped our tent. That's what happened.
Just show me who did it, and I'll...
Gnasher is a baby gorilla.
Well, that's it then. You'll never get Gnasher back. He will spend the rest of his life as a gorilla.
Not if I can help it.
Where?
Dennis, king of the jungle!
Oh, no!
Gnasher! Whew, that was a close one.
You've upset him now.
Serves him right. No one turns Gnasher into a gorilla.
He seemed very upset.
I'd hate to be the next person he meets.
Granny! I left Granny alone in the woods.
What? Your granny? How could you leave that tender flower alone in the woods?
Granny? Tender flower?
I must rescue the fair damsel in distress at once.
Guess we better follow.
Sounds good. You've got all the pistons firing just right. Take a break and have some pizza. I ordered you banana flavour.
Take that, and that, yep, and that as well. Yeah. Right, at ease, men.
Stand aside, Colonel. This is a job for Gnasher!
Well done, that dog.
Wait for us, Gnasher!
Dear Diary, Dennis's granny has ended my life again today. If I hadn't left to join the army, then who knows?
Come on, Colonel!
What? Yes, right you are.
Best of 3, okay? No cheating, and the winner takes the last slice of pizza. Ah, it's the circus owner come to get you. Aha! Never trust a granny. Okay, big boy, one more time.
Gertrude!
Godfrey!
Unhand that woman, you gorilla! Leave her alone, I say! Oh,
Stop being such a hero, Godfrey!
but, well, I thought...
I know, and a nice thought it was too, dearie.
What's he going on about, Gnasher? Oh, he's fed up with the circus and wants to go home to his family in the rainforest.
Poor chap was probably captured.
Don't worry. We'll sort it out before you can say...
Bananas? Bananas? A bill for 10 kilos of bananas.
What are you talking about, Dad?
Not only that, but I've been billed for sending them in a crate to the rainforest.
Why did you do that then, Dad?
I didn't!
Oh, a postcard for you, Dennis.
I don't understand it. I don't even know anyone in the rainforest.
Dennis?
Dennis, do hurry up. It's time for bed.
Yeah! Gnasher! You got me!
Nuss, Kinder.
Dennis, stop that this...
Oops!
You know what this boy needs?
Yes, I do, dear. A good wash. Now, let's get him out of those messy pyjamas. I'm sorry, Dennis. You'll have to make do with these old pyjamas. All your new ones are in the wash.
But I can't wear floppy bunnies!
Of course you can, dear. They make you look sweet.
What if somebody sees me?
Don't be silly, Dennis. You're about to go to bed. Who's going to see you now?
Now, I want you on your best behaviour tonight, whilst Mum and I are out.
You're going out? Yes! 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 Home alone! I get to eat anything I want, watch loads of TV, and then foil rubbers with traps and tripwires and cunningly placed pots of paint.
Nothing so exciting, I'm afraid.
We've arranged a babysitter.
A babysitter? But I'm not a baby. Who'd be mad enough to want to babysit me?
Colonel reporting for babysitting duties, sir!
Dennis and Gnasher, clean, brushed, and ready for bed, sir.
Good work, men! Train! Hot! Company! To bed!
Wow! Oh, aren't they sweet? All tucked up and ready for sleepy times.
A little discipline and a well-made bed. That's what won us the war. Oh, I am enjoying this.
Oh, well, Gnasher. At least it can't get worse. Hello, Dennis.
Oh, yes. One other thing, Dennis. Walter's parents had trouble finding a babysitter. So, he's sleeping over with you.
This way, please.
What is all this?
Just a few of our favourite things. We couldn't possibly sleep in a strange house without them.
My room!
May I be the first to compliment you on your fine choice of nightwear?
Wah!
Tucked and double tucked, sir.
Oh, well, Gnasher. At least it really can't get any worse.
Well, good night, boys. We're off now.
To the parent-teacher evening at your school.
But how can it be parent-teacher evening already? We've only been back at school 2 days.
Time enough to get a sense of your progress, Dennis.
And mine. My ears will burn with joy at all the nice things they'll say about me.
But you can't do this to me. You know how much I love to go to the parent-teacher evening?
You mean how much you love to go to the parent-teacher evening and wreck it?
When did I wreck it?
Well, there was the time you rerouted the local motorcycle rally.
Stop! Stop!
Oh, but it was an accident. I was trying to give them their flag back.
And the time you released that enormous swarm of mutant moths?
That was a science project that went horribly wrong.
And that time you sawed through the floor of the hall and gave us all a surprise trip to the school boiler room.
Woodwork was never my strong point. Hey, wait a minute. Sawed through the floor? I don't remember that one.
No, that's because you've not done it yet, and you never will. You are staying put from now on. I'll see to that.
Good night, boys. Sleep tight.
Oh, well, Gnasher. At least it really, really, really can't get any worse than this.
Look, Dennis. Another bunny rabbit.
Yes, 1 pepperoni pizza, 1 vegetarian, and 1 camouflaged. Oh, and a side order of shrapnel.
Colonel, can I have a glass of water?
And 1 glass of water. Not again.
I need another glass of water.
No, no more water.
Could you tell me a bedtime story? I can't sleep without a bedtime story.
No.
A bedtime story? Sometimes, Walter, you really have some, good ideas. How about a war story?
A war story, eh? Well, that's different. Now, let me see. It was back in 45. Or was it 54?
Fifi and Trixie Belle don't like war stories. They get scared.
My platoon was surrounded on all sides. Infantry to the left of me, cannon to the right. And sneaking up from behind me, an enraged cow, whose field we had wandered into. In those days, Dennis, we didn't have any radios. We had to use Morse code, even when we met each other face to face.
Ooh, my friends and I learnt Morse code at Sea Scouts. Bet we're better than you.
Never.
So why don't you show me then?
What would you like me to say?
Curly, Pieface, come quickly. Need reinforcements. Must invade school tonight.
Simple. Watch.
Dennis! Morse code!
That's very strange, Professor. Someone seems to be flashing at us. Do you know what this means?
Time to test Weapon X.
All in good time, Professor. We're a top-secret testing ship, and we've got lots of inventions to try. It seems to be Morse code. Ensign, write this down. Dot dash dot dot dash.
Dennis is sending us a message.
That's nice. And it's not even my birthday.
He says he needs our help. We have to get over to his house.
But what about our babysitter?
No problem.
There's Gnasher. There. We simply feed the code into the decoder and then... Eureka!
Well?
It says, Curly und Pieface, come quickly. Need reinforcements. Must invade school tonight.
But what does it all mean?
Pieface is the secret code name of a vast invasion force from the evil empire of Colandia, or Curly for short.
At last. The message makes sense.
Now, can we use Weapon X?
And now, I'd like to show you an example of our finest students' work. This was done by Walter.
You know, sometimes I think it's so unfair the way the spotlight always falls on our Walter.
Whereas this is an example of our worst students' work, Dennis.
Yes! What took you so long?
Sorry, Dennis, but digging this tunnel wasn't easy.
Yeah, 'cause your bedroom's on the first floor.
Shh! We've got no time to lose. Sing! Go to sleep, go to sleep. Don't wake up, we're escaping. Be very careful. My room's been booby-trapped. Come on, Pie Face. What are you waiting for?
What if one of them bites me?
Pie Face, they're stuffed.
I've eaten already? Good.
No, not the hamsters. They're coming to get me. What? Deceit, deception, infamy.
What now?
It's Dennis. It's Dennis. He's gone. Must warn the school.
After him, men! I'll hold the fort here! Hunt down that deserter!
Hurry up! Parent-teacher night will be over soon, and Walter will be teacher's pet for yet another year. We don't have much time.
What's your plan, Dennis?
Presenting the secret Dennis supply room.
Ta-da! Wow! That's deep.
Gentlemen, our country is facing a very grave threat. We must act now. We must.
Launch Weapon X.
Scramble these special boat chappies.
Oh, the flirtle.
And now, for the highlight of our evening, our annual Good Parenting Award.
Oh, goody. Should I use last year's acceptance speech or next year's?
And not forgetting the world's largest custard pie.
Largest pie?
Sorry, Pie Face, but it's not for eating. The world's largest custard pie is a very important part of our plan.
I thought we didn't have a plan.
When you have the world's largest custard pie, you don't need a plan.
Deep.
Oh, no. Oh, let me go. Leave me alone. Oh, please.
I wonder why he's in such a hurry.
This is going just great.
Until now. Ouch!
Walter?
Out for a midnight snack, boys.
Something like that.
Give me that. Oh, I am going to tell on you.
There he is!
Up to no good.
Best Parenting Award goes to...
Wow! This is the ultimate weapon! Or perhaps we've gone too far. Then again, maybe not. Let's splatter them!
Wait for it, wait for it. You never know. The award might go to someone else.
Oh, go on.
Ready?
Aim! Fire!
Well, what a surprise. The award goes to... Walter! What is the meaning of this?
Dennis, I think the elastic was a bit too powerful.
Prepare to... Oh, so they want to play dirty and sticky, do they?
May I make a suggestion, sir?
Launch Weapon X!
Oh, joy!
What is it, Walter? What are you trying to say?
Dennis.
I thought so. Right. That's enough of this childish behaviour. You should be ashamed of yourself. And you think this is clever, don't you? It's all right, everyone. No need to panic. It's just my son and his friends in silly disguises. At your age, Curly. Pieface, give me that toy. And as for you, Dennis... Where are you? Stop! Oh, very good, Dennis. Now, what's it supposed to be? A shark, a robot, or Godzilla? OK, Dennis. Playtime is over. Come out of there this minute.
Dennis's dad. This is the most inspiring example of parental control under difficult circumstances that I have ever seen. Please accept this award.
Did you hear me, Dennis?
Has anyone seen a flying bucket of, stuff?
Dennis?
Hey, Gnasher, it's toothpaste time!
Klinger!
Now! Going down! First stop, the boiler room.
Brilliant plan, Dennis.
That wasn't my plan. Dad gave me the idea.
Wow, that's steep.
Oh, Dad.
And, though I never thought I'd see this day, it gives me great pleasure to present this new award for saving the school to the most inspiring parent and son, Dad and Dennis.
But, Father, it was Dennis. He...
I know you think you're a bit of a hero, but I don't want you getting any ideas. Something funny's been going on here. And what happened to your babysitter? Oh, very well then, if you insist. Just one more time. It was back in 45, or was it 54? My platoon was surrounded on all sides. Infantry to the left of me, cannon to the right, and sneaking up from behind, a large cow. Or was it a bull? Well, it's very hard to tell when you're running away. Anyway, I leapt this 5-barred gate, turned round, and faced him eye to eye.
Oh, cheer up, Gnasher. Does it hurt, old buddy? I'll take your mind off the toothache with a story. In the magical kingdom, far, far away. Oh, don't like soppy fairy tales, eh? No problem. I know a much better story. A lot more exciting than any of them. Right then, here goes. 1 billion years ago, before cornflakes were invented, a poor young lad named Dennis, who, by the way, had a dog named Gnasher, was sent off to market by his mum.
Oh, Dennis, we're so poor we've got to sell Rasher, our beloved family pig.
Sell Rasher? But he's been with us for years.
I know, but we need the money to buy some bacon. Oh, it's either Rasher or the telly.
Fair enough, I'll be off then. So, Dennis set off, his heart heavy at the thought of the fate that awaited his pet pig. But he hadn't got far before he came across an old knight who was in a terrible state.
I am in a terrible state.
Oh, what's up, Colonel Knight?
Fever is up, that's what. I've just baked some tarts, and some rotters made off with them. Blasted knave of hearts again, I expect.
But I thought you had a guard dog.
I did. Bound to stole him too.
Well, Colonel Knight, you're in luck. You see before you the best guard pig in the business. And he's for sale.
Really? What do you want for him?
How about half a pound of bacon?
Sorry, young fella. I've got no bacon. But how about a tin of beans?
You drive a hard bargain, but seeing as it's you, it's a deal. So, Dennis made his way home, thinking his family would be delighted that he'd brought back something to eat. No such luck.
You sold Rasher, our pedigree pig, for a tin of beans?
But they're good beans, they are. We'll get about 23 each, I should think.
We won't get any beans at all. Do you know why?
No.
Because can openers won't be invented for another 1 billion years. That's why.
And so saying, Dennis's father threw the can of beans out of the window into the garden.
Phew!
Anyway, that night, after everyone had gone to bed, something really weird happened. The can of beans took root. Next morning, Dennis was woken up early. Oi! Stop it, Gnasher! Leave me alone! But it wasn't his faithful dog who was tickling his feet. It was a branch of the most ginormous beanstalk the world had ever seen. Wow! That can of beans must have been magic. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's see what's at the top. And so saying, Dennis and Gnasher started to climb the beanstalk. Meanwhile...
Time to get up, Mum.
I thought you set up, dear.
Oh, my goodness. It's Dennis and Gnasher. All right, you two. Come down off that beanstalk this minute.
Can't hear you, Dad. But don't worry, we'll be back for supper.
Well, you'd better be. And if you end up in some magic kingdom, see if you can find a can opener, will you?
Dennis and Gnasher climbed and climbed, miles up into the sky, until, at last, they found themselves in a strange land amidst the clouds. Well, here we are. About time we saw a dragon that needs slaying, or some maiden that wants rescuing.
Cooey! Hello?
I did say fair maiden, didn't I? Oh, well.
Over here! Hello?
Yes, what is it?
I am the fair Princess Mathilda, and I have been condemned to languish in this tower forever and a day. Please rescue me, oh noble knight!
Rescue? You?
I'll smother you with kisses.
Phew! Oh, thank goodness, he's locked. Come on, Gnasher, that was a close one. Oh, a crossroads, and no one to ask the way. But at that moment, a can man happened by. Excuse me, can you help us?
Hey, man! If anyone can, the can man can. So run it by me. What's the problem, little dude?
Well, we're new here, you see.
Say what? You mean you just come off the stalk and you want to know where the action's at, right? Alrighty, just take 5 and I'll give you the vibe. Make a little left here and you gon' hit Witchville, where the witches chill. Now make sure those Funker brothers don't catch you and eat you.
Okay, how about right?
Right? You gon' buck up alongside the enchanted forest, where the 3 bears hang out. And wolves, dressed up like your grandma, and of course, they'll want to eat you too.
Right ahead?
Yo, straight ahead, you got the baddest game in town. You just check out the Orange Bean Road, and it'll lead you straight to the happening castle of the dreaded giant Walter.
And what happens there?
What happens there? Well, you gotta try and get hold of the magic lamp. He wears it around his neck. Now you get that, and you get yourself 3 wishes.
Sounds great! What's the catch?
Catch? Well, if he catches you...
Don't tell me. He eats ya!
Hey, man, you're on my wavelength. Anyway, I gotta go. Heavy day to the recycling plant. Have yourself a nice day now, little dude.
Magic lamp? 3 wishes? Let's go for it! Dreaded giant Walter, here we come! So, Dennis and Gnasher arrived at the gates of Giant Walter's castle. Hey, don't worry, boy. I mean, how big can a giant be?
Pretty big, I guess.
Hippity-hop and flippity-flap. I'm going to have an after-lunch nap.
Something tells me the giant Walter might be asleep. Okay, we'll take the difficult north face route. And so, Dennis and Gnasher climbed up the castle's big front door all the way to the letterbox. Going down! Come on, Gnasher, it's easy! Oh, no!
Eye of toad and tongue of snake. What was that row that did me
Quake! Quick! Over there! Phew! He's asleep again. Come on. But Giant Walter had a giant dog called Foo-Foo. And she had a giant flea.
7 o'clock. Time for din-din.
And the giant flea landed on Gnasher.
Praise him! Praise him! As the ancients foretold, a huge creature has come from space to rule over us. Welcome to planet Gnasher, oh, jumbo-sized one!
Gnasher, this is no time for sitting around scratching. They were sucked up the giant's nose.
Oi! You two! You can't park here! Don't you know this is a no parking zone? There's a finger coming through here any minute.
Hang on, we're not parking.
You're an illegal blockage. That's what you are. Activate sneeze muscle.
Oh, wait, hang on, I didn't mean...
Attention! Attention! Countdown to sneeze off. 5, 4, 1.
Phew, he's still asleep. Oh, but look, there's the lamp. Gotcha! Let's get out of here. Hang on, I've got one of those giant breadcrumbs in my shoe. Yeah, all right, I know I'm not Cinderella, but I've got to take my shoe off. Stripy jumper! Jet black hair! I smell the socks of a Dennis in the air! So, Giant Walter thundered after Dennis and Gnasher, and it looked like he was going to catch them. Quick, Gnasher, into the cupboard! There you go, boy. Go on, Gnasher. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Come out! Come out, wherever you be! 'Cause I'm going to have you for my tea! Aha!
Phew, that was a close thing.
Come back here! Just you wait!
What say we make a fast exit? Oh, we'll never outrun a giant. Don't worry, I'll think of something. Oh, but it'll have to be a stroke of genius. Of course! That's what we need! A genie!
Hello, hello, hello. I am the sergeant of the lamp. What is your wish, oh master?
I wish you'd make that giant and his dog disappear.
Sorry, sir. That is illegal. I can't make people disappear.
Oh, then trip him up.
Well, that's dangerous. Could cause a grazed knee.
Well, freeze him then.
Sorry, sir. We've got to think of the ozone layer.
Oh, never mind. Come on, Gnasher. What? And get smothered in kisses? I'd rather be stamped on. On second thought... Now surely the genie can handle a locked door.
Hello, hello, hello.
Never mind all that. Unlock the door.
Just a minute, sir. Are you the owner of these premises?
Oh, forget it.
You've come back to rescue me. I knew you would.
Yes, I couldn't stay away. I think my life depends on it.
Mind my split ends!
I guess there's nowhere else to hide, Gnasher.
Ouch! Ooh.
Ew. I think they've gone.
It's kitty time! Ow!
Is that why you were locked up? For all this kissing mush?
Well, would you believe it? I was imprisoned for being too much of a goody-goody.
Oh? Who by?
The Wicked Witch of the North Pole.
Direct from Witchville, the North Pole's wickedest witch, the hardest working crone in Dennis!
Granny! Wow!
Yeah, you know this horrid old hag?
Oi, watch it. That's my gran you're talking about. With a full de roll and a full de roy, Foo-Foo's found that horrible boy!
That giant Walter! Who does he think he is? I'll soon cut him down to size!
I say, I seem to have shrunk. You're in for it now. Oh, dear.
Stop! Please don't hurt him.
Oh, give me one good reason why not.
Because I feel fate has somehow brought us together. I want to smother him with kisses.
Well, okay. Since you put it like that, lets me off the hook anyway.
Hey, hold it, Princess! You're supposed to be locked up forever and a day!
But, Granny, hanging around with Walter is worse than any tower.
I never thought of it like that. You are banished to be Walter's friend forever.
I say, do you like stamp collecting?
I love it. And making models out of Matt's sticks.
Oh, super.
So, while Walter and Mathilda went off to share a lifetime of hobbies, Gran gave Dennis and Gnasher a lift back to the beanstalk. You really helped us out.
Think nothing of it, Dennis. Give my love to your mum and dad.
Okay. That reminds me. I forgot about the can opener. The magic lamp? Well, It's worth one more try, I suppose.
Hello. I am
Yeah. Look, here's an easy one. Definitely not against the law. All I want is a can opener.
A can opener, eh? Well, they haven't been invented yet, but I'll see what I can do. There you go, and look after it. I had to time travel all the way to the 20th century to get that.
Genie, you're a genius. And so, Dennis and Gnasher went back to their house, where the whole family feasted on beans. And everyone lived happily ever after. Oh, guess my story was too exciting for him. Oh well, thanks to Sergeant Slipper of the Lamp, I haven't used 2 of my wishes.
And now, our up-to-the-minute weather report, bringing you the weather as it happens. At the moment, it's sunny and warm.
I'm late for school. Gonna run. Thanks, Dad.
But now, it's raining and horrible.
You're home early, dear.
What happened? It was nice out a moment ago.
And now, it's windy.
What is going on out there?
I wish I knew. The weather is so hard to predict at the moment. Oh, look, it's nice again. Whoops, I spoke too soon. It's raining again. Now, hailstones. Sunny. Now it's cloudy. Windy. Nice again. Whoops, sorry, rain.
Woo! Late again. But at least today I've got a good excuse.
Personally, I can't believe all the weather we're having today.
Still, now I'm home and dry.
Oh, one more thing. Flash floods.
Gnasher, good to see you, even if you are all washed up. What a weird day. I'm cold, I'm wet, and...
Is everyone here?
I'm also incredibly late, Gnasher. Assembly has started. Come on, we'll sneak round the back.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, as your headmaster, it gives me great pleasure to announce this year's new head prefect. As ever, this honor goes to the best behaved boy in the school, and his name is... Walter.
If you please, Mathilda.
Oh, no, not Walter.
Congratulations, Walter. Here is your pin badge.
I took the liberty of constructing this crown.
A crown?
I think Walter needs some help.
Oh, dear, Walter. Perhaps you made this crown one size too big?
I'll help you, my dearest.
Now's our chance to help that king reign.
What? Stop that!
Gnasher, what are you doing here? How many times do I have to tell you, do not follow me to school? Be gone immediately!
Dennis, I should have known.
That I'd come to your rescue. But of course, Walter, your good behaviour is the inspiration for my own. Here, let me help you.
Why, Dennis, I am surprised.
Don't be. Don't be. Truly, sir, I'm sorry for everything I've ever done, and I only wish that I could be Deputy Head Prefect.
But that's going to be my job.
Well, I don't know.
as much as I'm unused to such responsible behavior from Dennis, if he can keep this sort of thing up, perhaps he would make a fine deputy head prefect. That is, if just once you came to school on time for assembly.
On time?
Say, tomorrow? Otherwise, the role of deputy head prefect will go to Mathilda.
I wish the weather would make up its mind.
It's the headmaster's mind that needs making up, Curly.
You? Deputy Prefect? Unthinkable!
Ooh, Walter wouldn't like that.
Exactly. All the more reason to beat Mathilda to the job. Dennis for deputy!
Hooray!
Rain or shine, tomorrow's going to be a great day. Gnasher! Gnasher, it's tomorrow already!
Naff!
What?
Unfortunately, there will be no weather today. Due to a freak snowstorm, our weatherman has not made it into work this morning.
If the weatherman can't get to work, then how am I going to get to school? And on time? Gnasher, I need your help.
Naff!
Ta-da! Dennis of the Antarctic and his epic journey to school. Mathilda will never make it through to assembly in this weather. The job's mine already.
But Dennis, the snow is too thick. I'm sure school will be cancelled.
I've got to be on time today. And if school is cancelled, well then, I'll just be early for tomorrow. Mush! Mush!
Naff!
Oh dear.
Mathilda, Dennis has found a way to get to school. Whatever it takes, we are going to make it into school. You will be my deputy. Nice one, Dennis. You got through.
Too right I did. Hold tight, plough time. Mush! Mush!
The super softy snow kitty. And with a full tank. I'll stop that Dennis soon enough.
Just remember, Walter, stay off the roads.
Yes!
Where's Pieface? He said on the phone that he'd be ready.
Oh, I had to stand still all morning to turn into that snowman.
No standing still on this expedition. Come on.
Thank you for picking us all up, Walter.
Mathilda needs all the support we can give her.
This is wonderful, Walter. We'll be at school in no time. Ew! There's Dennis. Go faster.
As much as we must delay his arrival, I must stick to the speed limit, Mathilda. His scruffy dog will tire long before my engine. We'll still beat them to school. Walter's coming up behind us, Dennis.
Snow. Nature's way of making water easier to throw.
You wasted your shot, Dennis. Walter's too far away.
Trust me, Curly. Strike! Sometimes I even amaze myself.
Someone stop this thing!
Dear Journal, it is now 1 hour since we began our journey. The last supply post, Sticky Fingers Candy Bar, was shut.
It's shut!
And chocolate supplies are running low. Against the odds, I am, for the first time ever, on time for school. On a day that everyone else seems to have stayed home. Still, we feel triumphant.
Den, if we're the first people ever to reach school, then who's going to give us lunch?
And how are we going to stay warm if we can't get in?
Igloos! That's the answer! Come on, let's get to work!
The school's still locked up, Dennis.
I've caught something, Den. Food! Food!
Coal! Coal!
Huh?
What do you expect? Fishing in the school coal bunker. Coal bunker? Well done, Pieface! You found a way into the school. Come on, everyone, through the boiler room. There's no one here.
We can do anything we want.
Library shouting.
Corridor running.
Desk slamming.
Pie making. Ooh, I've just come over all hungrier.
The school is ours. Looks like I spoke a bit too soon.
Yes, Headmaster, that's right. Dennis insisted on going to school for assembly. Dad and the Colonel are setting off after him now.
Do we really need to carry all this equipment? In weather like this, supplies are essential. Maybe I'll have them dropped over the school by parachute instead.
That's a good one, Curly. Oh, my hands are cold.
Who wants to be inside on a day like this anyway? Especially with Walter in there.
The barbarians are at the school gates, Mathilda, and it will take a firm hand to restore order. As head prefect, I hereby anoint myself emergency teacher, and you shall be my deputy.
Ooh.
Bring me my robes of office, Mathilda. This is my calling. It was meant to be.
Oh, Walter, you're a teacher.
Call me Sir.
Perfect! If my house were cold enough, I'd have one in my bedroom.
Us too. Come inside immediately, children. I have prepared emergency lessons.
And I have prepared emergency snowballs. Gnasher, prepare to fire!
Retreat to the school! Call that a snowball?
Now that's a snowball! Nice one, Gnasher!
Quick! Back inside!
They've locked us out, Den. It's lunchtime. What'll we do? What'll we do? What'll we do?
They've locked the front door too.
Long live the Snow King!
The Snow King?
My subjects have offended me. You will not be fed from the royal kitchen until you accept me as your king.
Long live the Snow King.
Looks like that crown has gone to his head. The siege of Walter's Winter Palace, Hour 3. We are all so cold, so hungry now. Gnasher keeps making snow bones, and Pieface...
Pieface has gone missing. I think he might have eaten himself.
We must storm the school soon.
Food! 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 Den? Where am I?
You've eaten everything, Pieface!
That must have been superhuman hunger, Pieface.
But why am I still hungry?
Bring us more food. A king could starve at this table.
Yes, Your Majesty. At once, O Kingship.
Yes, Dennis! Charge!
Don't eat us! We must get out of here. I've never seen such hideous table manners. Yikes!
I've eaten everything else, Den. Nothing left but pips and bones. Bones.
Where's Walter?
There they go.
Hold them off!
Yes.
No!
Where are you going, Den? Oh, to get more food?
I command you to stop!
Gnasher? Gnasher's found more food, boys.
Look! Food prints!
A monster! Oh no! A terrible beast has invaded my kingdom!
Nice trick, Gnasher. And Walter has fallen for it.
I command you to rid my kingdom of this monster!
Oh, yeah? And what do I get in return?
I'll, give you half my kingdom.
Oh, it's a big monster, Walter. I'll take the entire kingdom and the rest of the food.
Haggle, Walter. Haggle.
And that is my final offer.
So, I get the whole kingdom, all the food that's left, and I can borrow your snow kitty.
Only when it's snowing.
And anything else I can think of.
But only for the next year.
It's a deal. Follow me, men, to battle. The footprints go this way.
The snow monster! What we do? What we do? What we do?
I think you got the best of the bargain, Walter.
Destroy the monster!
Ha! Walter thinks it's real. It's just made of snow. Charge!
But who made it?
Look out! What was that? No idea. Why do I get the feeling Dennis is nearby?
Headmaster! Headmaster!
Ah, Walter. why are you wearing my new second-hand jacket? And why is a flag flying from the school with your face on it? And who made these igloos?
Dennis! That was Dennis! I tried to stop him, but he...
Well done, my boy. Fast thinking in extreme conditions.
Someone had to take charge, Headmaster.
But...
And I was on time.
Yes, I tried to stop him, but... Oops!
Your son is the new head prefect.
Dennis?
Me? Head prefect?
All thanks to the snow, Dennis!
Well, Dennis, I only hope that it lasts longer than the snow.
This is your local weatherman. Well, I finally made it into work today, thanks to a very friendly man who offered me a kind lift on the back of his snow kitty. Never got his name. Hairy sort of chap. Big, too. Anyhow, if he's listening, I'd just like to say thanks. We'll be right back after more weather.